I'm Jim Vickers, editor of Ohio Magazine, and it's my pleasure to bring you along on this art-inspired road trip to Central Ohio. Ohio Magazine has been sharing the beauty, the adventure, and the fun of our state for more than 4 decades. And this year, we've teamed up with Ohio Find It Here to hit the road. Today, we'll visit a beautiful art museum in the heart of Columbus, an Ohio State University research library that houses a vast collection of cartoon and comic art, and an Arts District eatery that crafts beautiful culinary creations. So hop in, buckle up, and let's hit the road. Sharon Weiss Gallery has been part of the Columbus art scene for more than 25 years. Weiss, a lifelong art collector and patron, brings a discerning eye to what she shows in her 20 East Lincoln Street space. It is one of more than a dozen galleries within the Short North Arts District, a walkable area that is also home to shops and restaurants that embrace a creative flair. Sharon Weiss also owns 24 Lincoln Street Art Studios, where you can watch artists at work. And her newest spot, 12 Lincoln, offers a curated collection of art books and paintings.
My inspiration for opening Sharon Weiss Gallery was that I have always been an art collector. I love art, and I saw a sweet space in the newest part of downtown Columbus, and I thought how wonderful, and that was almost 28 years ago, and that's what I did.
Just down the street is Short North Gothic, which turns Grant Wood's famous painting on its head. Around the corner, you'll find the Mona Lisa resting on her side. These are just 2 of the dozens of public artworks found throughout the city and listed at columbusmakesart.com. Newer works include a mural along 5th Avenue designed by artist Lisa McLymont for Deliver Black Dreams. The initiative, led by Marshall Shorts in partnership with Maroon Arts Group, the Greater Columbus Arts Council, and the City of Columbus, uses public art as a launching point to talk about racial equity and to seek long-term change in the culture. A 2015 renovation turned the Columbus Museum of Art into a thoroughly modern venue for its collection of American and European works from the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The museum also houses the world's largest collection of art by Amina Brenda Lynn Robinson, Elijah Pierce, and George Bellows, as well as contemporary, glass, and photographic works. The museum nurtures the connection between art and people, offering public programs that range from artist talks to an art book club. Each year, the museum teams with the local LEGO users group to create a landscape of downtown Columbus that merges architectural landmarks with pure imagination.
So for us, creativity represents that way that we reimagine our world, the way that we, if we want a more beautiful, a more just and equitable world, we first have to imagine that as human beings. We have to imagine something before we can create it.
The Ohio State University Billy Ireland Cartoon Library and Museum is the world's largest collection of cartoon and comic art. It's named after the Chillicothe native who drew editorial cartoons and spot illustrations for the Columbus Dispatch between 1908 and 1935. Established in 1977, the library's collection now spans more than 3 million pieces. The public can visit the reading room as well as an on-site museum that offers a closer look at famous cartoon works from across the generations. The Guild House prides itself on featuring creative American cuisine. Executive Chef Matt Walton and his team craft regionally and globally inspired seasonal offerings with artistic attention. Served in a beautiful and inviting dining room, the restaurant's delicious offerings have been delighting diners in the Short North Arts District since 2015.
As you're walking down High Street and walking into our restaurant, it so feels like you're walking through a neighborhood in New York, especially when you walk through those front doors. And you see all the beautiful woodwork and the steel and the glass. So we have to create an approach to the culinary aspect of things that matches that experience.
Overseen by the city's Parks Department, the Topiary Garden is located on what is still formerly known as Deaf School Park. In 1989, Columbus artist James T. Mason sculpted the garden to depict figures from Georges Seurat's famous painting, A Sunday Afternoon on the Island of La Grande Jatte. It makes for a fun stop on a summer evening when you can walk among the topiary figures that make up the composition or simply step back and take it all in. Thanks for joining us, and thanks to Ohio Find It Here for being our sponsor. Check out our website and join us as we head out on more Great Ohio road trips.